What's going on, guys? Jesse and Humble Auto Spot, Ceramic Pro Plano, and today I want to walk you around this new project that we have in the shop this week. This is a brand new CT5 V Blackwing, and I'm so excited to work on this car. When this car came out, I was really excited. I mean, it's a manual, and it comes in this beautiful shade of blue. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do a full paint correction on the vehicle. We're gonna do front end paint protection film, as well as the B and C pillars and door cups and door edges. So all those areas are going to get protected in paint protection film. After the correction, we're going to go ahead and lay some Ceramic Pro Ion on the vehicle to make it look pretty. And this is our ultimate armor package. So if you got a cool car, that is going to be the very best form of protection. On top of doing all of that, we are going to do wheels off. So take these wheels off, coat the calipers, coat the wheels, and the wheel barrels as well, and that's going to be the best way to keep those wheels clean, especially with these big brakes. So I'm going to show you what it's like front to back. Okay, so when we start the wash, we always like washing top down. The bottom parts of the car are always the dirtiest, so we do the top and we move down to the bottom. We use brushes to get into nooks and crannies, especially if we're prepping a vehicle for paint protection film. It's very important to clean all the nooks and crannies around, like the edges, as well as you can see we pop the hood open, cleaning up those seams and grill area and whatnot. We'll even pop the gasket out so we can get the dirt and whatnot from under there. Clean under there so we can tuck underneath nice and clean. We finish off the wash with a good rinse, as you can see here. Wash is done, you guys. Now we are on to the actual meat and potatoes of the job. So you can see we got the car up on some jack stands. We are gonna do the paint correction on the vehicle. Car already looks pretty fantastic, so the paint correction we're gonna be doing on the vehicle is very, very minor. Usually new cars, especially special new cars, dealerships usually try to take care of the paint, don't scratch it all up, so it saves us a lot of work on our end. You can see these calipers are pretty dirty, so we're going to be cleaning them and then coating them. We've got the wheels taken off. We're going to clean the barrels, clean the wheels really nice and neat, and then finally lay Ceramic Pro wheel and caliper on all of that. So as we go through, I will show you what that looks like. So as we install Ceramic Pro wheel and caliper, what I really like about this particular coating compared to the stuff that we lay on your paint is that it's very temperature resistant. And so we'll use this coating to coat wheels, calipers, even exhaust tips, any of those types of areas that get really hot. It's designed to withstand a lot of abuse. And so especially for sports cars, this stuff holds up quite well. And as we move on to the paint correction, we generally like to take a very conservative approach to this. I know a lot of detailers, they'll just chase every single scratch that they see, but for us, the goal is paint preservation first, and if it happens to look pretty, then that's fantastic. So we'll follow it up with an application of Ceramic Pro Ion, and so you can see my assistant here is applying it panel by panel, and so Ion goes on in 2 coats. Generally, he'll apply the first coat, go around the vehicle, and then apply the second coat pretty much as soon as he's done with the first. In doing so, that 2-layer coating can bond and literally fuse into one dense layer, which is what you're seeing here. Now we are laying the paint protection film. This particular step, we are doing the hood, and so as we lay on the paint protection film, the liquid that you see squeegeeing out right now is a soap solution that allows the film to be manipulated and stretched across a surface. We have to squeegee all of that water out and then trim. For our fenders and front bumpers, we generally like to do a pre-cut, and you can see we're aligning the badge cutout first. So with our pre-cuts, what we like to do is we like to extend the edges of the cut so that it's not flush. You can actually see it goes over the fender a little bit, and so in doing so, it allows us to tuck all of our edges. So for us, we like doing tucked installations for PPF because not only does it look better, I mean, it's literally seamless, but more importantly, when we do tuck the edges, there's a lot less
likely chance of it collecting dirt and lifting. Now that we got all the water out of the main surface, you can see we're tucking in our edges so that it goes in nice and neat, as you see. Laying the front bumper is very similar. We get everything lined up, and then once things are squeegeed out, then we go ahead and tuck all the edges after double checking our work. It's kind of particular because you have to shape it around any kind of cutouts that you see like that. As we go through the installation, you're left with as close of an install as you can, where it is pretty unnoticeable. So now we're doing our post heating. This is going to lock in any of the edges so that it doesn't lift in the future.
So that's ultimate armor, you guys. That is wheels off, calipers, barrels coated, full front end and paint protection film. And you guys can see the way we like to do our edges. Very, very tight edges. You can barely even tell that there's film there, especially when you compare the paint protection film side to the paint side. So this is protected in film, this is just coating. And you can see visibly there's no difference. It just looks like paint. And so when we're doing ultimate armor, that's what we're looking for. It should be as seamless as it can, so you can't tell that it's there. Whole vehicle's been paint corrected and ceramic coated as well in ceramic pro ion that you guys got to see. And this is a very, very well-rounded package. And so if you've got a new vehicle, this is arguably one of the best value packages you can get. Everything you need and nothing you don't. So if you guys are looking for the full service protection, rock check protection in the front end for the paint protection film, and then chemical protection as well as this gloss that you're seeing on camera, then you want ultimate armor. Now, a job like this generally will take about 5 business days. It gives you a really good idea of how much work goes into this. And if you want to get on my schedule, I'd love to have you. If you haven't done so already, go ahead and leave me a like and a subscribe. We post content like this on a weekly basis. And so if you want to see what's going on in the shop, as well as get a great understanding of the type of work that goes into this industry, we provide content like that. It's Jesse at Humble Crew Auto Spa, Ceramic Pro of Plano, signing out.